Hi. So today we talk about the second chakra, the Swadisthana Chakra, which is also called the Sacral Chakra. Characteristics. So it is symbolized by the element of water, and the mantra is VAM, V-A-M. The color is transparent in the old text, and the modern school would say orange. There is no goddess or god, but there is the animal, the ckakra, which is a kind of crocodile. The location is the lower abdomen, so below the navel till the sexual organs. And the internal organs associated are the bladder, the kidney, adrenal gland, and the reproductive system. So you remember we talked about the vrittis in the previous video. Each chakra has a lotus flower with a number of petals. Swadhisthana Chakra has 6 petals, meaning 6 vrittis. And in the Muladhara Chakra, sitting at the bottom of the Muladhara Chakra were 4 vrittis, and one of them was the kama. Kama, we said that it is about pleasure, to satisfy pleasure. So here at this level, it starts to manifest. Muladhara Chakra was completely and only physical. Here it starts to be psychophysical. We don't only need to eat, but we want to enjoy our food. Here, it's where it starts, due to the Swadhisthana Chakra. Because the emotion related to this chakra are the search for pleasure, to enjoy the comfort, to be comfortable, to have good time. The 6 vrittis in this chakra are avajjina, disdain, meaning you will look only for your own profit. Second vritti, mocha, the stupor. You remember we said that the animal associated with this chakra is the ckakra, the crocodile. Crocodile, you can see when he always looks like he's in stupor. Very slow. Same as the snake. Well, it's more obvious on an alligator. When there is a danger, you become in stupor. And it comes from this chakra, the way you will react to a fear. You will fight, or you will flight, or you will be in stupor. So the stupor is here. It's very important to say that and to understand that vritti, because this chakra is the seat of all our traumas, which happen in this life, but also in previous life. So this chakra stores all of our karmas. The third vritti, prashraya. Prashraya vritti is the overindulgence for pleasure. The fourth vritti, avishvasa, the lack of confidence. Fifth vritti, sharvanasha, fear of annihilation, fear of cutting with old habits, of changing things. And the sixth and last vritti is the krurata, which is the cruelty. So all of these 6 vrittis are emotion, feeling, which are triggered by this chakra. When having an experience, when having a trauma, for example, traumatic experience, it will be stored here. We all feel in time of fear something is happening in our belly. And this is how you can relate and understand that this chakra and the emotions related to this chakra are stored here. It's not something strange. I believe that anyone feels. When you are in love, you feel some butterflies in your heart. When you are afraid or you are stressed, you are, yeah, when I mean, something happened and you are really afraid, you can feel it in your belly, that tension. So all of this is stored in the Swadhisthana Chakra, but also the Swadhisthana Chakra is triggered by each uh, experience that will happen. So of course, as this chakra is related to the search of comfort and pleasure, it is triggered by all the other chakras. Because at whatever level you are, you always want to feel good. You always want to be comfortable. So let's talk about the balance type of Swadhisthana Chakra. We said a reproductive organ, so of course it is related to the sexuality. Good sexuality a balanced person would have. It's also related to the creation of life for women, the creativity, but art. Someone with a balanced Swadhisthana chakra will be very creative, would like to play music, draw, I don't know, any kind of art. Someone would be emotionally balanced also, not overloaded to past trauma, or has taken care and healed the traumas. Swadhisthana chakra, a person with a balanced Swadhisthana chakra would be, person with balanced Swadhisthana chakra would be a passionate person, very with a lot of enthusiastic person. We love beauty, has healthy relationship also. And again, any imbalance in other chakra would trigger, because of looking, due to looking of that feeling of comfort, the Swadhisthana chakra. So this chakra can always change his level of balance due to another call from another chakra trying to find the comfort. Imbalanced personality with so imbalanced Swadhisthana chakra. Of course, problem in sexuality, not having sexuality at all, or having too much sexuality, looking pleasure all the time with no limit, many partners, not a creative person. Of course, sexual dysfunctions, fertility, non-fertility can be due to a Swadhisthana chakra imbalance for women, bladder problem, infections, emotional imbalance. We can also say due to trauma stored at that level, mental disorder person. If the trauma is not healed, is not clean, it can lead to psychotic disorders. Imbalance in this chakra can also be someone with Imbalanced Swadhisthana would be very selfish, doesn't care about other, is looking only after his own interest, on enjoyment, contentment, and doesn't care about others. So that's it in brief, of course, for the Swadhisthana Chakra. Now, the way to work on the chakra, this chakra, not only for imbalanced person, but it's for everybody. Of course, the yoga. In the yoga, we have all the posture that will work on the core of the lower abdomen or pressure on the lower abdomen. When I say pressure, it can be the Paschimottanasana, like leg straight, okay? Bend forward, and you see, bend forward, and you stay. You breathe, and you stay. You press on that chakra. All the core exercise, like the plank. When I stay on the plank, I contract really, but focusing on the contraction of the lower abdomen. To work from the side plank, the pigeon pose also will work on that chakra. Pigeon, even if I pigeon on the floor, you see, I'm open, and then I contract my ab, and I go forward, staying in that position for some time, or for some few minutes, like in yin yoga. And Pom, how is your Swadhisthana, my dear? Not too bad, not too bad. So this is for the yoga part. For the pranayama, breathing exercise, what do we have? Of course, anulom vilom, alternate breathing. So in the previous video, I gave instructions. So close the left, inhale from the right, close the right, exhale from the left, inhale from the left, close the left, exhale from the right. This is one cycle. You can start your day or any time in the day, but for myself, I find the morning before my meditation very powerful. I do some analom vilom every morning, or even Nadi Shodhana with the breath retention in between. The yogic breath is like, would be even easier to do it while lying down, and then you inhale, the belly comes out, and then the chest, and then the clavicula, and then you exhale, belly in, chest in, clavicula in. But slow, complete, and deep breathing, inhalation and exhalation. You can place the hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest, and feel, even on your lower belly, you might feel the warmth, the energy of your chakra. Hein, Pomme? Okay. Another pranayama, which is the Kapalabhati, the fire breath. So, yeah, go away. Fire breath, Kapalabhati, would be taking not an active inhalation, but exhaling by by pressure on the lower abdomen. Like this. I would have straight back, and then inhale, not actively, but press my belly in and in and in. I will do it now for around 30 repetition. So, this is Kapalabhati. I will make a video on how to do Kabbalapati, what are the benefits. They are extremely good for everybody. If you can do several rounds every day, it's a cleansing practice, it's a fire practice, it gives energy, and it works on the Swadisthana Chakra. Of course, the spiritual practices, so meditation. So the meditation, sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, the lotus pose, closing the eyes, back straight, long inhalation, complete exhalation, and focus with the light, if you want orange, if you want transparent, on your lower abdomen. Each exhalation, you can mentally or not mentally chant the mantra VAM. Feel the element, the water spreading all over your chakra. For myself, it would be transparent water with the mantra VAM. You can do a few minutes of meditation, keeping focus on that object, on that VAM, on that water. It's okay, thought will come in. Just monitor your thought and take them out. Don't let them taking over your mind. They are going like a train. It is normal to have thought. With more and more practice, there will be less and less and less until you will be completely able to focus on your thoughts. Another practice for emotional balance, which is powerful, the journaling, especially in case of trauma, because the trauma is stored there and stuck there. It needs to be taken out. Sometimes you cannot talk, sometimes you don't know how to express it. So journaling, it might be easier, but it's a way to take the trauma outside. Any kind of art activity also. We can express and take the trauma out by drawing picture, or I don't know. There are many kind of art where one can express himself and release traumatic experiences. As we said, the traumas are located there. What can be done also is rotation of the hips and pressing, releasing, press and release, okay? It triggers also the spine at the same level of that chakra. Even every morning before the meditation, do some rotation, move the energy there. There is if you are aware, I don't know if you have heard about the HPA axis, okay? So hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal gland. It's an axis. So where a trauma comes in, it goes to the brain, to the pituitary gland, and trigger or adrenal gland, which are responsible for the stress. They release cortisol to try to keep the body in a balanced state when there is a stressful situation which happen. And you see sometimes dogs or animal, when something is happening after a fight or after they were in a big fear, they will squeeze themselves like this. And this is powerful. Unfortunately, the human, the man, were used to do that shaking. I don't know. Anyway, it has been lost. We don't shake. But it would be good to break that axis when there is a trauma, not to have it stored in our chakra. If something fearful, traumatic is happening, it's important to shake. So you see, the animal, they know that, and they do it they just do it. It's not following the knowledge of chakra, but it's like natural for them to shake. So next time, if something fearful is happening or traumatic, try this shaking to release that trauma and not to have it stored in your chakra, disturbing all your life and creating so much pain. But anyway, you can practice these moves. Try to liberate all the pain which is there. What else? What else? Let me see in my notes. Yes, of course. Healthy relationships. People who estimate you, who love you. Not toxic company. Even better to be alone than to be in toxic company. And of course, the affirmation. So, for an example, I embrace my emotion and I am stable. I embrace my emotion and I release any fear from my mind or my chakra. I love my emotion. I love myself. For sexual problem or being, people are not comfortable with their sexuality, so I embrace my sexuality. I don't have any kind of discomfort. Anyway, you are free, you understand which kind of affirmation it should be related to your sexuality, to the pleasure. If you are too much addicted to pleasure also, it's an imbalance of the Swadisthana Chakra. Someone very lazy, in bed all day long, eating, watching TV. So this is also an imbalance. And if you want to fight again that laziness, so I am productive, and yeah, I am productive and not looking only for pleasure. Another affirmation, I embrace my emotion and I honor my creativity. For someone who want to take the emotion out and feel not creative, because we are all creative. The society made us completely closed, disabled our creativity. But no, you do have. Just focus on yourself. Come within, and it will come. And take this affirmation to yourself. Person with problem in sexuality, having fear of having partner or having too many partners, I embrace my sexuality, and it is balanced. I don't know. Find a way to tell it if you want. Find a way to say it. So that's it for the Swadhisthana Chakra. I will do the same video in French also for the French watcher. And I see you in the next video, which will be on the Manipura Chakra, the third chakra.